Coffee in the morning with ADHD is amazing. And the reason that it is amazing, I found it by having 2 cups of coffee, is coffee makes your brain produce dopamine naturally. Your brain now starts producing dopamine, and if you know anything about dopamine with ADHD, that helps us focus in. And that is one of the things that coffee actually does for us if we're ADHD. People without ADHD, they'll tell you that they get a little jittery if they're drinking too much coffee, or they have to take a real low dose of coffee, amount of coffee, otherwise they get the jitters. Us with ADHD, we're not getting necessarily those jitters, and some with ADHD will even take a nap after too much caffeine because it actually stops our inner dialogue and allows us to focus in. And that is the power of dopamine. That is, if you want to know, the big active ingredient in all ADHD meds that help us with the focus is dopamine. Because now that our brain is getting this sensation, it is able to actually focus in on a task, on a project, and not work with the inner dialogue or any of that. So if you're struggling in the morning, man, and you're ADHD, just 2 cups of coffee makes a huge difference. You don't have to overdo it. I prefer coffee too, well over Red Bull or Monsters or any of those, because those actually have different ingredients in them that can offset. It's not you're going for the caffeine. That's what you're going for, and that's what coffee has. You're not going for the theanine and everything else that is taurine or whatever it is that's mixed into these other energy drinks. But coffee is truly amazing if you are ADHD. If you haven't tried it before, try it. You'd be surprised.